Hey, Anthony, what's up?
I have this song I'm working on, and, I really like what you do with your music. Really hoping you can get me out of this hole that I'm in, because I'm really committed to this track. And do you want to hear it?
Okay, cool. Yeah, can we listen to it?
Sure. Here it comes. Can you hear that?
Yeah, it sounds perfect.
Oh, good. So right around here, there's a bit of a hole, and I'm really hoping you can get in there and fix it,
Yeah, I think it sounds really cool, but I know what you mean. Why don't you send me the stems and I'll see what I can do?
Sounds good. All right.
Bye.
Take care. Bye-bye.
All right, let's get started. I've got the stems that Anthony sent me loaded up in Logic, and as far as I can tell, he's got 2 issues with the song. He's a great dude. The first one is that the song isn't sounding big or full enough. The second is that it's just not popping.
What you know about me? What you know?
We've all been there before. You're not quite sure what's missing from your song, but something is missing. And that mystery can be infuriating. So let's talk about how to find those missing pieces. Trick number 1, use a spectrum analyzer. Now, people often say you should make music with your ears and not your eyes. And while that's obviously great advice, sometimes being able to see what's actually going on in your music can help your ears fix the problems. In the case of Anthony's song, which I have named Big Tone's Troubled Tune, I feel like there's not enough energy in the high end. So I'm going to throw a spectrum analyzer on the master bus, and I'm going to take a peek at it to see what's going on in the high end. It pretty much confirms my suspicion. We can see that there are a few dips happening here in the high end. And, we don't know. Maybe Anthony did this intentionally. Maybe he hates high end. Maybe he has supersonic dog hearing and he's extra sensitive to high end. We don't know. We can't judge. Or it might just be an arrangement problem and we just need to add some higher sounding elements. I'm going to try to double this string synth sound and throw it up an octave and see if that helps make the song sound a bit more powerful and have a bit more depth. I'll double the track. Duplicate that, throw it up an octave, and I think I'll add a little bit of reverb just to help blend it in a little bit more. So this was the original. Really nice. And this is a higher one. And let's hear it all together. Yeah, I like that a lot. I think it's sounding better already. Cut! The second trick is to use top loops. They're sparkling hi-hat and percussion grooves tilted towards the higher end of the frequency spectrum. I think adding a top loop to Anthony's song will again help that high-end arrangement problem that he's having. Sparsely adding top loops to your arrangement can really help it sparkle and shine.
Get your shine on.
That one's kind of cool. Oh, that one's cool. Awesome. If you'd like to try using top loops, but you're not sure where to get started, don't worry, I've got you covered. Just click this link to get a custom pack of my favorite and free top loops. Free top loops.
Free top loops?
Free top loops.
All right, this next trick is super fun. Sample things. That's right, just grab anything you can and sample it.
Oh shit, here we go again.
No? Now you don't want to meow? Maybe don't sample your cat, I don't know. Got a ladle? Sample it. Floppy fish cat toy? Sample it. Piece of tape? Sample it. Tricolor rotini?
Sample it.
Now I'm going to go in and have a look at some of these samples, see if some of them might work in Anthony's arrangement to help fill it out, and treat them with some effects and some love. Let's see what we get. That's awesome. cool. Not only does this sound great, but if this song ever blows up, my cat is now entitled to royalties, which I will collect on his behalf. Sometimes their purring is the perfect tone for what you need in your arrangement. Trick number 4, use ambient loops to try to fill out the space. If you don't have a cat, or if your cat is bad at music, then you can use ambient loops. There are tons of ambient loops out there. Loops of city life, ocean sounds, wind, vinyl sounds, multiple cats, you name it. Remember that loop pack? As an added bonus, I've also included some of my favorite ambient loops in there as well. Tuck it at the back of your mix, and you can even have it playing throughout the whole song, and it'll really help the other elements pop. Yeah, I like this.
Bag of leaves.
Bag of leaves. What am I doing? And I'll just loop it throughout. That's sounding cool. It's super subtle, but it is helping to fill out the mix a little bit. As an added trick, you can use a sidechain compressor on this ambient loop and attach it to a more prominent element like the kick or the bass to really help your mix pop. Sidechain. I'll attach it to the kick. Also gonna take a quick peek at the spectrum analyzer again. Awesome, so you can see those dips from earlier are slowly starting to flatten out. This last trick is a little bit more unconventional, but in a pinch, it can be a lifesaver. Let's say you have enough elements in your arrangement, but they just need a little bit of TLC.
Yes.
You can pick one element, duplicate it, and on the original, pan it all the way hard left, and the new copy, pan all the way hard right.
Ooh.
I think I'll duplicate this ARP. So I'm gonna copy it. The original, I will pan hard left. The new one, hard right. Now you can add effects to one of them. And since they're the same musical information, you can get really weird and have tons of fun with it. Let's just find some fun effects. The one panned hard left doesn't have any effects. And this one on the right does. And together they sound like this. And with the whole track. Awesome. This is gonna make your track sound really, 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 really wide. Pretend my arms are longer. A quick note though, you'll only want to use this trick on one element. Otherwise, your mix can get really muddy really fast. Yeah. If you've got your own production tips on how to make a song sound huge, share them in the comments below. Also, how many cats can you record at once? For now, I can only record one, but I'm always looking to improve. See you next time! Shooting a video while wearing slippers. Wow. I'm slowly fading away. If you're wondering who I'm looking at, my cat is on the shelf right there. And he's like, I didn't get enough of my star moment.
Hey.